The truth about the Butcher Demon was more startling than I ever anticipated. Evidently, there are many of them within the burning hells, though they used to be solely under Diablo's command. The Butchers are stitched together from the parts of other demons to combine their strengths, then given life through wicked magic.
Okay, let's see what we got. Yeah, stick with what we've got. We'll give that sword to the Templar.
Good
We'll get better use out of it. We'll just give this to the Templar just because.
A fine choice. The blood and gore may soil our armor, but our souls remain pure.
Dying.
Take up your sword.
My sword. I remember now. I was an archangel of the high heavens. I was the embodiment of justice. I am Tyrael. You have restored my mind, friend. And now, I remember the warning I came to deliver. Belial and Asmodan, the last lords of hell, are unleashing a tide of darkness that will drown this world. Already, Belial's shadow has fallen upon Chaldeum.
I am the hand of the gods. Belial and his demons do not frighten me.
We must move quickly. Let us return to Tristram and make ready. Time grows short, my friends. Even now, Belial's influence is spreading through Chaldea.
And how will we find him?
We won't have to. Magda and her coven will lead us straight to him.
I'm not going anywhere until Uncle Deckard's been laid to rest.
Let us bury your uncle. Then we will have justice for your uncle's killers.
I have called for a caravan to guide us to the east. Speak to the caravan master when you are ready to go. We will see to Cain as we depart.
East seems to be Blizzard's favorite direction.
Who is Belial? And who is Asmodan?
Belial is the Lord of Lies. He desires power before all other things, and his thousand schemes are designed toward this end. His brother, Asmodan, reigns over the other half of hell as the Lord of Sin. I sense his influence in this world, but I do not yet know where he will strike.
Then we find Belial, and he will lead us to his brother.
They are more rivals than allies in these days, but I pray that you are right.
The nature of the world is chaos. We must find our own balance.
A noble goal.
You agree, but you do not understand. To find balance, you must see all. Is it not possible that you have no sins to forget? That you have been lied to?
I cannot lie. That has occurred to me. But if it were true, it would ruin everything I fight for. Everything.
I can tell by the look in your eye that you're not going to leave it alone. You want to hear what happened to my father.
I know it weighs upon you.
Right, well. My father tried to dispel the rumors about my grandfather. No one would listen. Then one night, a week later, crazed refugees from Tristram came for revenge. I remember my father screaming for us to get out, and nasty laughter, a lot of it. Just before Justice shoved me out the window, I saw my father crawling up the stairs at me, with 2 daggers in his back, and a 3rd whipping round his throat.
Your father died to protect you. There are worse things in this world than that.
Dead is dead. Doesn't matter if you've been a good person or a bad one. People die, and leave everything behind. I've done enough talking for now. There's work to do.
Your father was a good man.
Don't take that.
How did you come to be a thief?
That's a long and terrible story that you wouldn't want to hear.
You found something that could not be yours.
Basically.
You should learn to be satisfied with what you have.
Oh, there was nothing reasonable about her. Do you ever doubt your choices?
I follow the will of the gods. I do not know doubt.
Things never seem to turn out like I hope they will.
Perhaps you should have followed another path.
Try living in the slums before you lecture me.
From any station, you could live a life of balance.
Okay, let's talk with caravan leader and get out of here.
To Chaldean?
It was all just stories. My uncle saw what he wanted to see.
Deckard sacrificed much to protect this world. But his work is not over.
What would you know about sacrifice?
Tyrael, the ancient law of the high heavens strictly forbids us from interfering with the mortal world. Yet you have done so, brazenly.
All I am guilty of, Imperius, is bringing justice, while you hide, cowering behind your throne.
Silence! You will now answer for your transgressions.
You cannot judge me. I am justice itself. We were meant for more than this. To protect the innocent. But if our precious laws bind you all to inaction, then I will no longer stand as your brother.
You chose to be one of us.
Sacrilege.
Thus, I fell, willingly. Because humanity is the only hope for this world.
I never believed all your crazy tales. The work. You never finished. I will finish it, Uncle. I will carry on for you. I travel to Chaldean, the great city of the East. It has fallen before one of the last lords of hell, Belial. I mean to set the city free.
Alright guys, that's the end of those cinematics. I'll talk to Leah and then end it for now. I have to make me something to eat because I am very, very hungry.
Here we are. Chaldean, Jewel of the East. Uncle Deckard loved this place.
He wouldn't now that it is under the spell of Belial, Lord of Lies. I can smell his stench on the air.
We will split up. You two search for Belial while I hunt Magda. Cain's death must be avenged. I have never been outside the city my entire life. I have never even been outside the palace. When they threw us out here, I thought I would die. I was terrified. But now, look at this view. I have never understood how large the world actually was. It is beautiful.
I sell things for cheap because I will just take them off your body again when you are dead. No offense.
Okay, let's repair. Nice little amulet for me. Alrighty. Put that up, and this is where we'll end it for now, and I will be back later. Alright, see you guys.